Man, welcome to the Dirty Folks Daycare. I am your tolerologist, Dirty Folks, and I appreciate y'all sliding through, man. Sorry for being late. I had a thought. Then I saw a couple of other things, and I thought became a vision. And I want to share that vision with you guys today. Let me tell you what the thought was, though. So I'm talking to this girl, the homegirl. You know what I'm saying, the homie. She used to be gorgeous. Like now, she look like somebody auntie. But 15 years ago, when I met her, she was something special. She was something special. We all have a day, man. She had a day, bro. She had a great day. She when I met her, she was a model slash presenter, and I met her at an award show that I was the host or whatever you call it. I was like the speaker dude, but she was the one that carried out the award. Gorgeous. She was gorgeous. And we ended up getting cool. We ain't never smashing them. We just ended up getting cool. Maybe 10 years ago, 10 or 11 years ago, she found the love of her life, I guess. And she got married. The first few years was cool. And now she swear to God every day that he trying to get out the relationship, right? And I'm not gonna lie. We had a whole conversation, man. And this is why I never smashed her, bro. We had a conversation. And I was gonna shoot my shot. I was gonna offer these tacos. She was like, I love tacos. I'm like, I know. And she had two kids by two other men before she married this gentleman, and she has a daughter with him. And I remember her telling me clear as day. We was on the phone. It was like, shit, bro, like 12:30 in the morning. I'm shooting my shot. It's booty call time. I'm seeing what's popping. And I'm like, where your husband at? She's like,
He downstairs watching TV.
I'm like, damn, you just talking reckless on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Why he in the crib?
He don't pay no attention to me. He won't touch me. He keeps saying I'm fat.
She was putting on weight, but she was bad. When he got her, she was a nice used car, bro, mint condition. No warranty, but she was right. Anyway, and she said the realest shit to me. She said, cause she started working out. She started going to the gym. She was reading all these relationship books on how to be a better mate, a better lover, a better wife. She was going through all this. She was trying to go to taking a marriage counseling, and he wouldn't go, so she going to counseling on her own, which I think is a mistake because all counselors are girls. But she was trying. She was putting forth. She was putting forth the effort. And she said to me, I said, man, most good. She said,
Look, I got 3 kids by 3 men. Ain't nobody else gonna want me. I gotta make this marriage work. I got to. I cannot fail at this marriage.
and it was her self awareness of what her position in life was, which is so out the blue for an attractive woman, especially an attractive black girl. I was like, you right, shorty. I'm hands off. I put myself in the friend zone. I was like, shorty, I don't want no problems. You maintain your house. So anyway, so I was talking to her earlier today, and she's a gorgeous girl. And she has a daughter. Her oldest child is about to graduate from college. So one of them black colleges, Tuscaloosa, something. Anyway, and she's about to graduate. So she what 21, 22, and her daughter is cute like her, but kind of chubby. But y'all like chubby niggas, chubby girls now. Y'all like no collarbone, and she got a collarbone. She just getting wide early. Anyway, and I'm looking at her photos, at her daughter's photos, because she getting tagged like greatest mom type shit. And I'm looking at the photos she in, and I'm realizing that her photos only got 4 or 5 likes. So I started scrolling through other attractive girls I knew on Facebook, and I'm like, yo, where the likes at? Then I decided to go on Instagram. This is where we're gonna start our tale. So I hit Instagram and I noticed something that I never noticed till today. That's the homie Danny Boy. Shout out to Danny Boy, man. Cool nigga, bro. Cool guy. Um, but I want to show y'all something. This is a great example. I have noticed that reels are doing well. Reels. So if you're already famous, like Danny Boy, he's still lightweight famous. The guys who are actually doing stuff, the comedians, the philosophers, they getting their likes up. Like he got 463 likes. But let me show you something. Things that's not sponsored. 10 likes for Lady Luck. Deja she got a hundred likes, but 100. She a rapper though, but that 100 likes ain't that much. She a hustler. She had a day. Today ain't her day, but she had a day. 10 likes. What I started noticing as I was going through these Instagram streets, first the Facebook streets, then the Instagram streets, I was like, yo, women aren't getting these likes on their photos like they used to. 11 likes. The irony is, this is the homie I was talking to earlier. Hey, shout out to her. I told her she was getting big, but she was bad. She was bad 15 years ago. Anyway, 11 likes. You know what I'm saying? She almost broke 100, but she got over 7,000 Instagram followers to barely break 100. What I had noticed was guys not thirst trapping and clapping for these toddlers anymore. Not to the extent that they used to. Now, just to make a point, I'll show y'all the reels because I just want to make this distinction. When y'all look at the reels on Instagram, once again, people are doing stuff. They're doing stuff. So you may see 165,000 likes because it's something funny, it's something knowledgeable, it's something entertaining. 204,000 likes for reels. Reels are getting those likes, but photos, the photos which were the lifeblood of a toddler. The reason they couldn't get a man, couldn't keep a man, because they always thought it was going to be a better man in her inbox tomorrow. That's crazy. She looked crazy. 5 likes. I'm looking for a bad chick so I could really make the point. Cause I got some bad chicks on my Instagram. They ain't showing right now though. That's a real. She famous, so that makes sense. I went to high school with her too, with Jess Niche. We went to high school together. Well, we went to the same high school. I don't know her, but we alum. Damn, why my shit so whack today? I don't even know who this is. But it's a real though. So my point is, gentlemen, my point is no, it's not about women getting heterosexual men attention. That's true. What I'm saying is that women don't want a man's attention. They want every man's attention. You understand that, right? If they got 200 followers, they want 20,000 likes. They want every man's attention. And considering how many, because women know good men. If they don't put them in the friend zone, they regret it later. But when they consider that they always, first of all, Kevin Samuels should have never taught them the word hypergamy because they're not hypergamous. They're just not. Hypergamy means you want a better man. That's not what they necessarily want. They just want a different man. Women are only as faithful as her emotions and as loyal as her options. So they want all the options because they really don't know how to choose. I know women want attention. There is no woman that doesn't want attention. Even the librarian chicks want attention. They want to take their glasses off and be a superhero just like Spider-Man or Superman. Now, if you want me to tell you what they like and what they do, I don't think girls like nothing. So don't quote me on that shit. But I know they want attention, especially if they're on social media. And I'm looking at this and I said to myself, before I saw what I saw, I said to myself, yo, girls not getting the attention on social media that they used to. And these girls really ain't as hot as they pretend to be in real life. Without the filters, it ain't really looking good for the home team. Right? Now, if they got a little fatty, somebody might holler, show they, but they know they bottom barrel. You can't even get the whole blunt. You got to share the blunt with me, bitches. They know. They know. Trouble one, let me help you out. Because you're making a blanket statement that's just not true. Women don't know that men will chase them. They don't. The whole benefit of social media is because girls who never got chased before got chased by men who were afraid to approach them in real life. Most girls ain't know shit. How many times you done heard me say, man, I miss the days when fives knew they was fives and they sucked dick in the alley? How many times you done heard me say that? Girls don't know shit. They don't know nothing. They don't have no market value. They don't have shit. They don't have no worth. They don't have shit because worth is based on market value, and market value is what you willing to give a bitch. And they do the dumbest shit: more bodies, more kids, more baggage, more bad attitude, more bills, and nobody really want to rock with them like that. You know what I'm saying? So they keep themselves indebted and get most horrible customer service on earth, and pussy just ain't enough. I forgot Trapper One was a goofy bitch. My bad, Trapper One. I keep forgetting you ain't a nigga. You just a girl. You don't know shit. My bad. So as the story progresses, though, so as the story progresses. So that was my first thought. Like, yo, motherfuckers ain't really getting the attention they was getting in order to fulfill the desire and the need for external things. Because everything is about girls is external. Because they just a series of holes, just a mouth, coochie, booty. You know what I'm saying? Everything's external. When they say they know they worth is external. They got to buy a purse. They got to take a trip. They can never just sit down like Al Bundy, be cool, be like, yo, I know my worth. I'm feeling fulfilled. Nah, because they a bunch of holes. They a sip. You just put stuff in the sieve and then pour out the bottom. So attention's the same way. It's always a rush. It's like dope. Anyway, so that was my first thought, and I was like, damn, niggas ain't even really clicking like on cute girls' pictures in 2012, 2015. I'm gonna say pre-pandemic. I'm gonna say until 2020 when people had time, I guess, to watch goofy bitches go on Kevin Samuels. It steadily declined. Like niggas, like man, I ain't really fucking with these girls. So that was my initial thought, right? Then I saw this. Let me show you guys something real quick. Then I saw a report on CNN Health. Now the irony of this report is, let me see if they still got them right next to each other because I thought that was hilarious. They do, they do. So check this out. This is CNN Health. We're gonna go over both of these stories, but I want to see they right next to each other. The first story says millennial women are facing the first decline in well-being since the silent generation. A report says. Right next to it though is these early red flags predict a partner's likelihood to become abusive. So first they telling you that you can't make it on your own, ladies, and then they telling you you can't be with nobody because all men are abusive. That shit is hilarious to me.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Yeah.
We gonna get into it. We gonna rock the bells in a hot second, man. So here's the thing, guys. One of the things that denotes once again women's ability to be good at being human beings, is their ability to manipulate men. It's not even their ability to pair bond. They don't care about that. Just their ability to manipulate men, because their whole life really is about hating men or hunting men. Everything else is just goofy shit. Now, I saw this comedian, and I'm gonna let her speak for herself. I'm gonna let her speak for herself. Oh my camera. I don't even know where I'm at. That ain't where it's supposed to be. There you go. I don't even know what I did on my other screen.
Ladies, have you ever met a man who knew his worth? Clap if you have. I did a show last weekend, and it was a couple in the front, married for 35 years, and the wife did not clap. And I pointed out, I said, excuse me, you've been married for 35 years, you didn't clap. She was like, tell your little motherfucking jokes, okay? Don't worry about this. He don't know, he don't need to know. Tell your little motherfucking jokes. That's why you on stage single now. Yeah, I met a man recently who knew his worth, and y'all, when I tell y'all, that shit was so disgusting. It was so fucking, do not recommend 0 stars, because how am I supposed to manipulate you if you know your worth? How am I supposed to do that? Like, I'm up here having problems, he's solving them. I'm like, bitch, stop! Like, all I got is titties and tears. Ah! Ladies, have you ever met a man who...
All she got is titties and tears, my nigga. You know what's funny because it's true. And girls don't normally tell the truth. That's why they're not funny people. But that was actually funny because she self-analyzed herself. Now here's the thing. That goes in direct with women's health, women's esteem, women's ability to manipulate you. That's what makes them happy. Talking with clothes on about absolutely fucking nothing. But once you like, okay, let me rewind. You got to know the difference between a problem and an issue. A problem has a solution. An issue is all emotions. There is no solution. Women have issues that they think are problems, but they don't want solutions to them, so they're issues. They're not problems. Men are problem solvers. The thing that y'all don't understand is women are the motherfucking problem, bro. So you have to solve what works for you, because you can't solve them because they emotionally, they weird. They cosplay every day, put on war paint and fucking hair hats and shit. They dress up every day to be a different person. How do you fuck you know that? Look, don't worry about that shit. If they got on clothes, don't worry about that shit. But just worry about how to get them out clothes so you can have the naked truth. Because with clothes, they just gonna say some dumb shit. Now, here's the thing. The flip side of that is, I'm gonna show y'all this real quick, is a heavy, like I said, a heavy base of the emotional and financial health, whether it comes to protection, provision, uh, stimulation, whatever, not turning their kids to a son husband, whatever the case may be, comes from their ability to find a man to lead them, because an unsupervised toddler will wreck stuff. Y'all seen kids with no adult supervision. They come around, kick you in the knee, they draw on the wall with crayons. You know what I'm saying? Unsupervised, untrained toddler destroys stuff. Thus, stay away from cities with dyke mayors. You see how they do their households. You see how they do their communities. Now you're giving them cities. You think Kamala Harris, if she become president because Joe Biden get Harukin, they ain't gonna fuck up the nation? Girls fuck up everything they touch. With clothes on. With clothes off, they supposed to fuck. So shout out to that. But with clothes on, man. Now, I'm about to get into the story about health and wellness, but this is right before I do, man. I want to show y'all one more thing. It's funny too. I got jokes today. I got jokes today.
Take you, Zeus, to be my lawfully wedded financial supporter. I vow to stress you the fuck out and eat off your plate for the rest of our lives. I will go through your phone in sickness and in health and accuse you of cheating whether I have found proof or not. I promise to gain weight and let myself go until you no longer want to stick your penis inside of me. When times get rough between us, I will complain more and listen less, never pray about it, and make us both look stupid by airing all of our business on Facebook. And even though I got pregnant on purpose to trap you into marrying me, I still won't tell you about all the guys I let slut me out. I vow to love you for the rest of my life and never, ever leave you. As long as you don't lose your good-paying job with benefits, or I'll leave you for someone with good dick and money. I love you. I, Danielle.
Now that's a hell of a marriage vow right there. That's a hell of a marriage vow. Any girl who says they don't need a man, that's because they got $39. Cause I told y'all, women only want to be $40 in the black. That's all. That's on life purpose is to have $40. You got a 17-year-old girl, 18-year-old girl, you young, take her to the movies, give her $40. Fine. She get older, got more bills, got a kid or two, nigga. She thinks she somebody, she know her worth, so she buying purses with her rent money, and now she needs somebody to cover her rent. If I rent $2,000, she need $2,040. They really just $40 hoes, bro. They really don't know how to count, man. I don't know why the fuck y'all be giving them money. They don't know what to do with it. You can just buy the purse yourself. But when they are in straits, they depend on the man. Everything that they do basically is to depend on the man. They be like, I don't need no man. They on OnlyFans. They totally dependent on men. I don't need no man. They podcaster. Well, unless they like a Cynthia G. All these quote unquote out the blue ass content totally depend on men. Steal men content and say it in a girl voice. Look for men to give them cash out. They totally depend on men. Men should really just starve them out, bro. Break these bitches, bro. Break a buck, man. They trying to break you. Break a buck, man. Break them spiritually. So here's the thing. Because they sick. They sick people. And in order to make them healthy, they need medicine. But like any child, medicine doesn't taste good. Y'all been trying to put cherry in the medicine for too long. And they just got addicted to it and started drinking that shit like lean. Y'all got to give them the castor oil. They need medicine. They sick. And because they sick, they make a society sick. Society. The worse women get, you have two choices. You can cut the cancer out your life. You know what I'm saying? Red pill, MGTOW, fucking passport, bro, whatever. You could cut the cancer out your life, or you could be destroyed by that cancer. I'll show you guys something. According to this report, even though a lot of it's bullshit, according to this report, millennial women are facing the first decline in well-being since the silent generation, a report says. Now, real quick, man, before I read this, let me tell y'all, when it comes to women, they switch up reports every other day. So tomorrow, women to be the healthiest, happiest they've ever been in life. But today they doing bad. Today they doing bad. They're both victims and survivors at the same time because girls are duplicitous. They argue both sides at the same time. So no matter what you say, you wrong. So they can argue the other side. Girls are just bipolar by nature. So the reports on women are bipolar by nature. But today, millennial women are facing the first decline in well-being since the silent generation. Let's check out why. I'm not sure if they Mexican or native, but all right, let's go. Things are not necessarily better for American women today than there was for their mothers and grandmothers, according to a new report. In recent years, the most important markers of women's safety and health have declined, data showed. The Population Reference Bureau created an index of women's well-being, identifying the factors that best indicated the general status of poverty, education, incarceration, political representation, physical and mental health, and participation in the labor force. The index was created to compare the status of different generations of the U.S. women of the same stage of life, the ages between 25 to 34. Oh, I gotta use the girl voice because you know a girl wrote this shit.
Where there have been some areas in generation to generation improvement, millennials are the first generation of women since the so-called silent generation who are seeing declines of overall well-being based on our index,
said the author of the report, Sarah Sergely. I knew it was a woman, bro. I knew it was, but I just guessed it because all this is about women, man. Women are always gonna be the victim and the champion of their story. But anyway, I continue. A research analyst at the Population Reference Bureau, a nonprofit organization. Women love to do nonprofit shit, but make a profit on nonprofit shit. Anyway, affordable quality health care is particularly a problem for rural communities for such women as Tyler Azur, a 28-year-old mother of Chippewa Nation, raising 6 children, three biological kids, a stepchild, and two sis and yeah, her two sisters after the death of their mother in Javier, Montana. Shout out to her, man, for taking care of her siblings. Shout out to that. Often doctors will come to town to pay off their student debts, then move on to a bigger city, she said. And mental health care is hard to find.
You can't really build a relationship with doctors that are continuously cycling out.
You know what's so crazy about this? Real quick, because I'm about to skip a lot of this, because this is some bullshit. Number one, she's Native American. That's number one. Native Americans are on a different financial plan than the rest of America. They get block money for certain things, right? So if she lives on tribal land, which it sounds like she does, because she said there's in Javier, Montana, which is definitely a tribal designated land in America. Um, she lives one way. She gets like $1,000 check a month or something like that. Whatever their reparations is, because they get reparations, and then they get block grants for education. No matter how many schools they have, they got 1 or 100. They get a block grant for education. They get block grant for this, block grant for that. The people who live there don't necessarily have to be of Native American descent, but they come there to do whatever it is that they do. They grow up there, whatever the case may be, and they use it as a transitional thing. Now, I will tell you about Montana and Wyoming, especially Wyoming, but Montana as well. The education system is easier. For instance, you can become a lawyer there without going to law school. You just have to pass the bar, right? You can be a doctor with less credit hours. All you have to do is get accredited. You still gotta get your degree, but you can just get accredited. It's not as there's not as much red tape as there are in red states. I'm sorry, in blue states like Illinois or New York or California, or it's not as much tape. You can just go out there, get what you got to get, and go. So a lot of people go out there, they get what they got to get, they do their year or whatever time frame they have to do there, and then they leave to greener pastures. So that's what she's talking about. This is a unique small town experience. So I'm gonna skip a lot of what she's going through because number one, she's Native American, and number two, she's a small town that does not reflect women's psychiatric help, because that's what she's talking about, finding the psych, which is crazy because she need a psych to talk about him, man. That's crazy, man. All she want to do is talk about this dude right here. That's all they want to do is talk. Cause she got a man. You know what I'm saying? All she gonna do is talk about that man, how he oppress her, and try to find some chick to be like, yeah, he is oppressive. The fuck she need a psych for? She better talk to her husband. Anyway, another thing they say is decline in health and safety with millennial women. I need y'all to understand what they say health and safety is, because we're living in the most technologically advanced times. We have the least invasive surgery. Bitches are getting elective surgeries, coming back with booties and titties and lips and all type of shit. So I don't know what they're talking about health, woo woo, except all those elective surgeries they want men to pay for.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell.
Declines in health and safety did not align with where millennial women ranked when it came to education and employment. Many of those numbers went up from previous generations, right? So I'm telling y'all, tomorrow they're gonna talk about how they the most educated and the most employed women in history, man. I'm telling y'all, this just switch back and forth depending on what they want to do. Y'all can't even see this. Let me make this bigger, man. Y'all don't think I'm freestyling. I gotta use the voice.
This isn't a question of whether today's young women are working hard enough or trying to improve their lives. They're obtaining higher education. They're entering more competitive fields such as STEM fields and business ownership. They're doing the things that they've really been raised to believe will lead to a better life. Despite their best efforts, These are very real challenges.
And the report showed challenges are even higher for some women. So what they're saying is what stood out was there was less progress among young people of color. Wait, let me read that again. I want y'all to wait, what? Hold on, wait, what?
What really stood out that there was even less progress among young people of color.
Hey fellas, I thought black women were the most educated, the most employed. They taking care of the men. What happened to all that shit? You know what? No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Cause this a girl, you know what I'm saying? Girls don't know shit. They be like, oh, you making it up. It's a girl study. Anyway, it's a whole different girl. Hold on, it's a different girl. This Jamila, she black. Oh, Jamila gonna be a big victim. This all gonna be victimhood. Alright. What really stood out is there's even less progress among young people of color, said Dr. Jamila Harris, Senior Director of Research at the Justice and Joy National Collaborative. Justice and bitches be freestyling and shit. A non-profit that advocates for young people of color. I told you these bitches love non-profits, bro. These bitches love. They live off the benevolence of men, man. They live off the benevolence of taxpayers and foundation money. That's all these bitches do, bro. I swear to God, if they had to cook chicken and suck dick and shut up to get a husband, they can't do it. But writing a goddamn grant proposal to 500 people and hoping to get two, they can do that shit. Anyway.
This was probably the least surprising act.
She was not involved with the report. So what the fuck is you talking about? God damn, Keisha. God damn. There was a sharp progress in health, safety, education, and employment from the silent generation to baby boomer women, Strigley said. Progress slowed somewhat for Gen X compared with their mothers, but then things began to stall in 2017.
In this updated report, we saw that it's no longer stalled, but now it's actively in decline.
For millennials, Strigley said. Okay, so here's some more fake information. I'm gonna have to qualify this whole paragraph because they're about to say some bullshit. It's true, but there's no nuance to it. They say the homicide rate for millennial women increased compared to Generation X. You know what they don't say? Hold on, I'm gonna cam up for this because I need y'all to understand. The reason they say the homicide rate raised for millennial women compared to Gen X, you know why? More lesbian relationships. They just left it dead because they want you to think that men are just out here deleting women at a rapid rate. Lesbian relationships are violent. Women are violent. Women are emotionally violent. They're physically violent. They're financially violent. They're violent creatures because they have no penalty. Except other women, I guess, that haruking them. You know what I'm saying? The same way your girl hits you and you don't hit her back because she a girl, you just grab her arms and shake. Other girls is they, you know what I'm saying? They getting at it, man. Girl, a girl with a haircut like mine will man. I didn't. Anyway, so homicide rates for millennial women have increased compared to Gen X, but they don't mention lesbianism. Suicide rates have nearly doubled from Gen X to millennials. And you know they only count women. So let me say this. 96% of suicide attempts are men. So that means they double from like 2% successful to 4% successful. And I don't even think it's successful. I think these are, well, they got to be suicide rate. Success. Girls got better, right? Girls got better at deleting themselves. Shout out to them. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them, bro. Because for a long time, they was just fake cutting themselves. You know what I'm saying? Swallowing pills and then drinking milk, trying to vomit. They was always, because they had a man around that didn't want her to die on his watch, basically. You know what I'm saying? I done had to grab girls to stop them from killing these. Hey, I'm gonna kill myself. And you be like, no, don't jump out the window, Keisha. Like, girls are nuts. So all that's happening right now is they more successful at doing what they always been doing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, and maternal mortality rates have risen dramatically, the report showed. They're trying to say that more women die in childbirth now than 20 years ago. You know what they don't say? They don't say that more women are morbidly obese now. More women are more have more hypertension now. More women are on bed rest from month 4 to their delivery now. More women are so goddamn fat since the white women sued Mattel because Barbie was a fake representation of beauty, and now all these fucking beluga whales is rolling around talking about some.
I'm thick thick.
No, you're not. You're fucking obese. So now you got high blood pressure, hypertension. You're eating a bunch of salt, a bunch of sugar, because you can't cook, bitch. So all you eating is preservatives and microwave dinners and KFC and all type of goofy shit. Then you take your stinky pussy ass down to the goddamn hospital and you're down on the table because you're fat. Not because the hospital did nothing wrong, because you've been fat this whole fucking time. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. That's why I said I had to qualify this. Because everything they said is true, but without nuance and make it seem like life is worse. No, bitches are worse. Without adult supervision, these toddlers are worse. They are a danger to themselves and others. The disparities in health and well-being are even greater for women of color, the data indicated. Yeah, because I'm bitches fat. Black maternal mortality is more than twice the U.S. national average, and black and Hispanic students were less likely to receive subsidies for college than their white peers of similar economic status, according to the report. Once again, no nuance. No nuance. To say black and Hispanic students were, and they just threw the Hispanic in. They just be throwing the Mexicans in with y'all. To say black and Hispanic students were less likely to receive subsidies for college than white peers of similar economic status. You know why? You know why they don't get college subsidies? Because when these motherfuckers teach their kids, in Baltimore, what, 96% of their fucking students can't read? 96. In Chicago, 74% of the fucking kids can't read. These motherfucking toddlers. And this ain't just black, but this is liberal woman shit. Because a bunch of fucking liberal women want to teach your kids and don't teach them shit. If the answer wasn't in the back of the book, these bitches wouldn't have a job. And then in this motherfucker teaching your kids nothing because the parent, and I ain't even blaming it all on the teachers. I hang with teachers. But I know that these mothers are sending their kids to school with no life skills. They can't read, write, or count. They don't know their alphabet. They can't count to 10, especially can't count to 10 backwards. They don't know their colors. They can't recognize shapes. They don't know a triangle from a square. These mothers are failing because these bitches are dropping their kids off at the babysitter immediately. 6 weeks old, they dropping this kid. Everybody else raising their kid. Kid don't know shit. Then they go to school, and school becomes a babysit because they already behind. So it's poor parenting and poor teaching. And like I said, I can't even damn near blame the teachers, even though the teachers ain't that smart either. They just dumb bitches with degrees. But I can't even really blame the teachers. Because the kids are behind the 8 ball before they go. So how can you not know how to read at your grade level, but expect a college subsidy? You see how you need nuance? Because they can't say bitches is fucking up everything they touch. The mothers ain't shit. The bitches is fat. That's why they dying on the table. They can't say that. So they just got to throw the numbers out there. Let's continue. This is all about women's health. I'm just giving a nuance because I don't want y'all to think these bitches are victims. They the victim of their own decisions. But they going to find a way to blame men for it. Don't worry about it. It's going to be men's fault somehow. So when they blame you, just nod, be like, all right, cool. And remember my voice in your head, like, yo, she got clothes on. You know what I mean? Anyway, policies that play a role. While it's difficult to point to one reason why millennial women are experiencing this decline in well-being, it isn't surprising considering the social and political structures at play. Social and political structures, bitches run everything. All right, never, no one say my story. Progress in closing the gender pay gap has stagnated. What gender pay gap? There is no gender pay. You know what? Not my story. Progress in closing the gender pay gap has stagnated, she said, and an increase in access to lethal means may have an impact on suicide rates. although those rates don't tend to change dramatically from one generation to the next. Duh. Because girls don't kill themselves. Because girls just fake like they gonna kill themselves. Access to lethal means just means y'all keep telling girls,
Girl, men can't protect you. You better get you a gun license, get you an own gun, get you because girl, these men ain't gonna protect you.
and then they using, they drinking wine because they love wine. They drinking wine and popping pills and drinking some more wine, and then they be going. Because I doubt they shoot themselves. I really think it's more pills and you know what I'm saying. And when women say reproductive health care protections, yo, in the chat, what do y'all think women mean when they say reproductive health care protections? You think they mean prenatal care? Do you think they mean vitamins? Do you think they mean physicals? What do you think that women mean? Muted. How about I'm muted? I'm muted? I ain't muted. What do y'all think that women mean when they say reproductive health care protections? Know what I think they mean? Free abortions. Superfly got it, man. Superfly. So it's not me, right? This is not woman hate. This is common sense, right? But it's only common sense ain't common though, right? Only men know about girls' pussies. All right, cool. Anyway, so hold on. I ain't gonna read this whole thing though, but I'm just gonna read these three chat because this is funny, everybody. I just got to give y'all the context of why women's health isn't as good as it was when your great grandma was alive. Even though they lived through the Great Depression with no public assistance, soup kitchens. It's Great Depression. They fathers, brothers, and husbands had to go to the army just to be able to provide for them. All types of these. That was a rough time. The women in the silent generation, the Great Depression, rough time. They saying that these chicks is doing worse or going reversing back for the first time since that generation, going back to baby boomer levels. Okay, cool. Okay. It makes sense that younger women are also seeing strains. Strains on mental health. Oh, sorry, bro. They say mental, then girls. It's just funny to me, bro. Like girls can think and shit. That's just funny. All right. It just makes sense that younger women are also seeing strains on mental health, said Martha Sanchez. It's a bunch of goddamn women, bro. Everything about women's. All right. Wait till I get to the men. Wait till I get to the men. All right. It makes sense that younger women are also seeing strains on mental health, said Martha Sanchez, Director of Health Policy and Advocacy of Young Invincibles, an organization that advocates another goddamn nonprofit.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Yeah.
Look, guys, you asked me to.
Whew, all right.
Young women are seeing a tremendous amount of pressure in the barriers because there are literally legal barriers. Really prevent us from just taking care of ourselves.
Sanchez said. All right.
Everything from the lack of reproduction.
Oh, sorry, man. They talk about lack of reproduction. Look, okay, wait. Here's another issue I have. Women don't know what words mean, right? To reproduce means to duplicate, right? So if you duplicate something, like that's why your shorty is little you call them junior, because you duplicated yourself, right? Reproduction means birth, but when they use reproduction, they mean death. The fact that girls don't know what word mean always is hilarious to me, bro. Girls just don't fucking know what words. But they the most educated, these goofy bitches. All right, anyway. Hello, I gotta use the voice.
Everything from the lack of reproductive access and care, the lack of affordable health care, on top of what the nation has experienced in the terms of the aftermath of the COVID 19 pandemic.
These are these spokespeople, man. Shout out to her, man. These are the women that you know what, the most educated. That's also the least likely to get funded for college, but also got affirmative action. But also, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. Women need a seat at the table when it comes to how to turn the trends of well-being around for women, particularly women of color. They are really pushing this woman of color shit everywhere y'all go, bro. Even white girls be like, "That's racist." They really pushing this woman of color shit, bro. They really need Keisha to help them fuck up the nation, bro. Hey, Superfly said she used abortion twice in one paragraph. No, bro, I just started laughing. That was one sentence, bro. That was one sentence. Look, all of this is one long ass sentence, bro. There is no period. I told you bitches don't use periods, bro. Look, this is they contradict themselves in the same sentence. Look, comma, 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 dash. One sentence, bro. Not the same. One sentence. But don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Because they the best communicators too. You know what I'm saying? Women are the best communicators. Just roll with it, bro. Anyway. Oh, man. And this ain't even hate. This love, man. This love. I'm showing love. I ain't said nothing bad about women the whole time. I'm just translating toddler for the guys. Anyway, women need a seat at the table. When it comes to how to turn the trends of well-being around for women, particularly women of color, experts want to see more access and more inclusive decision making. What?
When we talk about health, it's our ability to access preventive care.
Sanchez said, "Wait a minute, man. Aren't these the same toddlers that say they don't use birth control because they can't remember to take a pill and a shot make them fat and get them if they don't have no period, that's not healthy, even though they don't know when their period come on anyway. Because ask your girl when her period come on, she don't know. You gotta ask her what she was wearing when her period came on. She be like, I was wearing a dress, and that's how you gotta remember her period. They don't even know how the moon work. So, but don't worry about that. They all in astrology, but none of them know how the moon work. And when they drip, follow the moon. But you know what? I don't look. Hey. Anyway, so here's the thing. Who's preventing them to take care of themselves? Who is preventing preventive care of what? They have 17 forms of birth control. Women go to the doctor way more than men. Way more. Women may go to the some go semi-annually, some go quarterly. It's men that don't go to the doctor until their appendix about to fall out and they trying to tape it back together to make it to the emergency room. Women go to every checkup. So who's preventing them from getting care? Like how in the I ain't gonna answer no goofy ass Tyler. If don't nobody first is niggas don't give a fuck about deadbeat dads and now you why you care about a girl period motherfucker because I gotta fuck a bitch and she on a period and I don't want to knock the bitch up. Fuck shit. That's the one thing men should care about is her cycle. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's the one thing y'all do is take y'all clothes off. Anything that has to do with you taking your clothes off, I care about. Your cycle is part of your nudity. I care about that. I care about that. Especially since you don't want to use contraceptives and you depend on men because it's men knock you up. Y'all didn't get pregnant. Men knocked y'all up. So only men are responsible for y'all getting pregnant, right? Because y'all can't take the responsibility for your own fucking ovaries. So men have to be responsible for your coochie. So of course I know your coochie better than you know your coochie because you a girl. You don't know shit. You just do shit. Anyway, but that was for the guys. I really want to address her. I just wanted y'all guys to know y'all need to know y'all girl cycle because girls don't know shit. Call square back. So, ain't nobody stopping them from preventing pick air, man. That's some bullshit. Anyway,
It's our ability to afford preventive care and even routine care for chronic conditions, and our ability to afford mental health when it comes to the mental health crisis.
What is a mental health crisis? I'm trying to figure this out. Because girls are nuts. Girls been nuts. What's the mental health crisis? How is this a crisis now? More men commit suicide. More men are unemployed than women. More men are the victims of true violence, right? Like shit don't happen to women. I've seen videos of shootouts. I saw shot everybody in a little deli, like the little restaurants got the bulletproof glass on it. Killed everybody. It was a woman in there. Everybody trying to run. He killed 3 dudes. Bow bow bow. And then the other dudes was trying to run. The girl was trying to run. He put his arm on her shoulder and used it as a what you call it, like a bench or something, while he shot at the dudes run out the door. Nothing happened to her. He didn't dome her. He hit everybody but her. Nothing happens to women. What's their mental health issue except the fact that they nuts and niggas don't want to listen to them no more and won't click like on their pictures no more? What's their mental health issue?
Hey, y'all! Masters are coming! He's a coming, y'all! Masters are coming! Here we come! Look, guys, you asked me to take.
When it comes to addressing these problems, women should be included in the decision making, Harris said. All right, that's all I'm going to read about that because I want to get to the next one. When women are at the table, this is why you never allow women at the table if you really want to try, ever. Not even at the kiddie table. They gotta somewhere else. When women are at the table for health issues, I remember that table. I hadn't read that article before before y'all, but I look. I remember them going asking college girls, and college girls like,
I just think that everything should be free. My birth control should be free. My prenatal should be free. My vitamins should be free. My BBL should be free. My bracelet should be free.
they was at Notre Dame. Girls don't want to pay for shit. That's why you don't let them at the table because they don't want to pay for shit. You think men don't have to pay copays? At the dentist, we got to pay copays. At the doctor, we got to pay copays. They won't have to pay copays. You think men don't have to pay for insurance? What the fuck are they talking about? They just want everything fucking free. Talking about be at the table. At the table for what? You can't count. What the fuck you want to do at the table? They got numbers and letters, and some of the letters are variables. Y'all know how that shit work. This shit go way past $40. Anyway. So, apparently women don't have any physical, emotional, or mental health. It's all declining for the toddlers. Everything's declining for the toddlers. They don't need no man. They kids don't need no daddy. Everything declining for the toddlers, right? I don't know how men whining when all this shit about women. This y'all health shit. Alright, so now they got all the red flags for women because once again they want y'all isolated. You know what I'm saying? I know women don't come in black, so I'm telling y'all guys when y'all get you a yellow or a pink chick, you know what I'm saying? Because you know girls don't come in black. Black girls dumb, but they trying to separate the men from the women by telling women everything is, you know what I'm saying, the whole world's against them. Everything men fault. Just it's all Jermaine's fault. Everything Jermaine's fault. Anyway, these early red flags predicts a partner likelihood to become abusive, this study finds. I'm gonna scroll down because I actually read a couple of these. I wanna go down. They got a checklist somewhere. I don't even want to read all this shit. Here go the early warning signs of domestic violence. They say if you're experiencing any of them, any of the following behaviors of the study identified, you may be at risk for being abused later. Hold on, let me say this real quick, because it's really important that you understand this, right? They're not saying that women are abused, bro. They're telling women all the things, like if you deal with any of these, He gonna abuse you later, bro. All men are abusive, like lesbian bitches. According to this study, it's not about you ever touching a woman. It's about if you're doing any of these things, she needs to leave you because you might touch her later. You understand that, right? You ain't did shit. You are guilty until proven guilty. You ain't did shit. I want to go through the list. We're gonna break it down. One of them actually valid. We're gonna break them down one by one. I'm a toddler explain this list because they want women to be dumb and speak out of turn with clothes on, so they can't have the protection, provision, and structure of the patriarchy. So check this out. Let's go through this list. If you and your partner have sex, even though you're not in the mood, that is a sign that he will abuse you later. If make this a little bit better, if you be like, "Come on, mom, please, like, let me just, come on, mom." I mean, you just gonna lay there anyway. You know what I'm saying? Just if you have sex, when she has sex when she's not in the mood, not only will you be violent later, but this is a whole different study. Even if that's your wife, you have assaulted your wife. You have SA'd your wife if you stir her like coffee. Remember 20 years ago when Bernie Mac was cracking a joke about his wife be sleeping, he come in and stir her like coffee. It was cool, like, yeah, I'll wake her up with this dizzle. Now all of a sudden, if she ain't in the mood, now you're an abuser. You're a future abuser though. You a future abuser. All right, cool. If you feel like you can't say no to your partner, he's gonna get you later. It's not the fact that you just right. Just if your partner doesn't admit when they're wrong, this the one I'm gonna give them. That's the one I'm gonna give them. If you with a person that can't admit that they wrong, male or female, get away from them, man. That shit ain't gonna end right. That's the one I'm gonna give them. I don't know why that was number 3. That should have been number 1. If your partner compares you to other people, nigga, that means you need to dump all these bitches, bro. All these, that's all of what they do is compare niggas. If your partner compares you to other people, that means he's going to abuse you in the future. 5, if your partner reacts negatively when you say no to something they want. What?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Yeah.
Damn right, Superfly. This is a Minority Report of domestic violence. And I know damn well they didn't tell women that what? If your partner reacts negatively when you say no. Girls think you abusing them if you tell them no. They be like,
Baby, let's do some dumbass shit that you don't want to do, even though you gave me my way yesterday. You need to do it again today.
No.
Oh my God, he told me no. I gotta cheat on him now because he's emotionally abusive.
did they really say this? But then again, women are abusive, bro. So that is an indicator that your child is gonna be abusive. But they talking about men to women, so that's hilarious. I just cannot. When you say no, I just cannot. Anyway, number 6, your partner disregards your reasoning or logic when it doesn't agree with it. Nigga, are you sure this is for women? This sounds like a list for men to know your girl gonna be. What the? Okay, when your partner disagrees, because reasoning and logic is a man thing, bro. Women are feelings and emotions. They're emotional blackmailers. They don't really reason or logic. They logic like children, like daddy. So they giving women way too much credit, like girls could think. Anyway, number 7, you find it hard to focus on work because thoughts of your partner consume your mind. Huh? So you can't think about somebody at work? They gonna beat you later? I can't be like, damn, I can't wait till I get home to my girl. That means what? She gonna beat me up because I was thinking about it? That's crazy. Number 8, your partner creates uncomfortable situations in public. All right, I give them that one too. That's a good one. Number 9, your partner acts arrogant or entitled. Ooh, social media girls like my boy. Number 10, your partner tries to change you. I know that one a girl, bro. I know number 10 is for a goddamn girl. I know niggas trying to change hoes to housewives, bro. I understand that, but come on, man. There is an actual adage. There is an actual adage to say men marry women hoping she doesn't change, and women marry men hoping to change them. That is a literal adage. So to say that they're abusive if they try to change you, that is a female trait. I'm telling you, everything they're listing are shit that women do, bro. Some of them is both of them. Number 3 and number 8. Stay away from them people. All this shit like a list for lesbian lovers, my nigga. Cause all this shit is female shit, bro. Alright, but you know, this shit is crazy. Number 11, your partner is unsupportive of you. Alright, I give them that too. No matter who it is. 12, your partner criticizes you. Nah, some of y'all motherfuckers just be fucking up. 13, your partner has unrealistic expectations for your relationship. That sound like a girl too, bro. Hold on, sidebar. Guys, I'm gonna keep going, but I want y'all to, in the chat, bro. In the chat, I want y'all to give me some examples of number 13 of the time that you had an unrealistic expectation for your relationship. And what counts as an unrealistic expectation? That she don't get a BBL? That she comb her own hair instead of putting glue on her scalp? Catching alopecia and shit? Cancer, because that's where that shit come from? That she cooks on a regular basis because it's expensive eating out. It's just cheaper to eat at home and more comfortable. That she actually raises the kids instead of sending them to a mama house or a babysitter. Like, what are unrealistic expectations for a relationship? Just put them in the chat, bro. Cause I don't know what some of y'all niggas might have unrealistic expectations. Y'all might have a big bitch and want her to be skinny. I don't know. Like, what's an unrealistic expectation that men generally have for women in a relationship? What unachievable goal do men have for women in a relationship? Fourteen, your partner avoids you. Hey, you know what? Shout out to that. But here's the thing. This is still a female abuse thing. Number 14 is still female abuse. And I'll tell you why. Men avoid women to not be in an abusive relationship, right? Men will sit in their car for an hour. I knew a guy who sat in his garage every day, even in blizzards and thunderstorms, because he didn't want to be in the house listening to his wife. Like, men avoid the women he loves because he loves her, but he doesn't like her. Men avoid to not be violent. So now they saying if I avoid the fight, that means I want to fight? How does that work, man?
Daddy, you spanked Mama.
You're darn tootin' I did.
That means you love her.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
15, your partner does something you ask them not to do. Niggas. In the history of being in a relationship with any goddamn woman, man, how many times has that happened to you, bro? Come on, man. This is a list of telling men that we in abusive relationships. If this is abuse, this is a list telling men that women are abusers. But you know what? This ain't about men. This is about women. This is the stuff that women would not take from men that they do to men on an everyday goddamn basis. On an everyday basis. Hold on, matter of fact, before I even finish this, I gotta bring that clip back, bro. I gotta bring that clip. This is what these moments on a daily basis. Daily basis.
Take you, Zeus, to be my lawfully wedded financial supporter. I vow to stress you the fuck out and eat off your plate for the rest of our lives. I will go through your phone in sickness and in health and accuse you of cheating whether I have found proof or not. I promise to gain weight and let myself go until you no longer want to stick your penis inside of me. When times get rough between us, I will complain more and listen less, never pray about it, and make us both look stupid by airing all of our business on Facebook. And even though I got pregnant on purpose to trap you into marrying me, I still won't tell you about all the guys I let slut me out. I vow to love you for the rest of my life and never, ever leave you. As long as you don't lose your good paying job with benefits, or I'll leave you for someone with good dick and money. I love you. I, Danielle.
Bruh. Tell me that this don't sound like her, man. Who's the real abusers? If this is the list of abuse, who are the real abusers, bro? The potential abuse, because this ain't even abuse. Like, you ain't even touched her. This is the signs that you might get abused later. Come on, man. Your partner threatens to leave you. Just like she said, I ain't gonna leave you unless you lose that good job. All right, cool.
The warning signs you see on our list were what?
Hold on, man. What is this? Were what? Oh, I'm gonna read it how they said it. Hold on.
The warning signs you see in our list were what were most important in each study. But that doesn't mean that there are not other warning signs that are also important.
Charlotte said. So here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. No matter what you do, you're an abuser. If you're not abusing her now, you will financially, physically, emotionally, or psychologically abuse her later. Just, because you're a man. You know what I'm saying? And after you abuse her, she won't be able to get good health care or find a mental facility to talk about the emotional, physical, psychological, and financial stress that you put on her soul. Like, it's all bad, man. It's all bad.
Hell no, to the no. Yeah.
And during the course of all that, everything's your fault. That's the most important part. Remember, everything's your fault. All the women's health issues are your fault. Every single one of them. I'm going to take this quick break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to talk about men's health issues. We're going to talk about men's health issues.
Dirty folks. Dirty folks. Dirty folks. No soul. No soul. Dirty folks. Dirty folks. Dirty folks. No soul. No soul. Dirty folks. Dirty folks. Dirty folks. No soul. No soul. Dirty folks. Dirty folks.
You see, I fucked him up. I got this nigga. He alright. You know something.
All right, so check this out. This is the men's list. The number one health condition. Men die a lot of different ways. Heart attack, strokes, homicide. Men find new and interesting ways to die all the time, man. They try to ride a motorcycle with no hands and one foot. Men do dumb shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We find a way, bro. We find a way to die. We all gonna die anyway, but man find a way to kill a boy. But the number one health condition of men, the most common, is prostate cancer. Believe it or not. Cancers in general, but prostate cancer is the number one health condition that men have, right? Nobody want to go have some dude put a glove on and stick his finger in your booty and check your prostate. But my Uncle Mike died from prostate cancer, man. And my dad has benign prostate cancer. It's not moving around. They say it's inoperable. It's just there, just chilling. So prostate cancer is a real thing. And I found that out. I'm gonna tell you how I found out prostate cancer was the number one non-external threat to men. When we started the Lion Coin League, the Penny Pitching League, I wanted a cause because I didn't understand why our gladiators, why our NFL players wore pink jerseys for breast cancer. Man can't even get breast cancer. Like, yo, we doing a lot to enhance women. NBA cares. We gonna build women a house. Single moms get a house. NFL cares. Oh, we gonna check their titties. Do you see the WNBA giving a fuck about your prostate or your testicular cancer? Not at all. They don't give a shit about you. Y'all steady saving these hoes. Anyway, so I'm like, yo, I want to do something for guys. And we found out what it was gonna be. And I'll tell you what it is in a minute. But the biggest health condition, the biggest health concern men have was prostate cancer. And this is why men are doing great with the same medical enhancements that have saved men's lives. Women falling behind according to women because they just want somebody to pay for their pussy. That's really all it come down to, somebody to pay for their pussy. They pussy maintenance because they don't know how to use vinegar and shut the fuck up. But let me show you something. What's the survival rate for prostate cancer? The 5-year can y'all see this? Let me make this bigger. And this is the number one for all men. Like if you're a smoker, of course, you know, say you might get lung cancer. If you eat too much sugar, you might get diabetes. But we're talking about for all men in general. The 5-year relative survival rate for most people with local or regional prostate cancer is nearly 100%. Nearly 100%. So go get your prostate checked. For people diagnosed with prostate cancer that spreads to other parts of their body, the survival rate is 32%. So that's why it's so important for you guys to get a prostate exam. Because if they can stop it while it's still in the prostate, it won't go to the rest of your body, man. And y'all can live to 100 years old. So y'all got to measure. Y'all got to go back every 5 years, man. Let them stick their finger in your booty so y'all can live. So I'll show you. Oh, shit. No, I didn't. I was using something else. Oh, let me see if it's on this one. Because I had a list. Hold on. Where is it at? There's something else. I lost it, guys. I had another list, and it was just like, yo, what? You know, how's the health of this shit? Like, yo, men are dying less from heart disease, dying less from strokes, dying less from cancer, dying less. Like, we are doing great, bro. We are doing great. 50-some% of men don't have kids. Almost 70% of men not married. Just out here on our own, figuring it out. We doing alright, bros. We doing alright, man. I wanna give y'all kudos, man. I wanna give y'all kudos. The number I'm gonna tell you what the number one. I'll tell you what our cause is. We decided that our cause is going to be male domestic violence. 75% of all domestic violence cases are started by women. And I ain't doing this show today, but I just heard Jonathan Majors got convicted for for that girl beating him up, for him running out the cab, trying to grab his phone and run away from her. He got convicted because white girl magic, you know what I'm saying? But they said that he might have been an abuser because he made it sound like she was the abuser, and what men do when they're abusers is make the woman abuse. I'm like, how the fuck is that happening? How's she on tape? How is, you know what? Never mind. The number one threat to men is men who listen to women. The number two threat to men are women. Professional fight promoters. When they can't promote the fight, they'll fight you themselves and don't expect to get hit back. So that's gonna be our campaign. You know what I'm saying? To stop female domestic violence toward men. But that was quick. That was it for guys, bro. We gonna live through everything, bro. We are gonna live through everything until it's just time for us to go, bro. When our lifestyle or our biology come through. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'll see if I can find a quick video on it. Hold on. Jonathan, where's I guess that's the game they playing. I gotta watch the video. All right, we can watch the video. We can play that game. I thought this was an article, but we can play the video game. Why not?
We have a verdict in the case of Hollywood star Jonathan Majors. A jury has found him guilty of some charges in this New York criminal case, which stems, of course, from a domestic incident with his former girlfriend.
Yeah, Majors is best known for his roles in Marvel films and TV shows, along with Creed 3. CNN's Elizabeth Wagmeister joins us now, along with CNN legal analyst Joey Jackson. Elizabeth, first to you, what can you tell us about what he's been found guilty of?
So Jonathan Majors was found guilty on some charges stemming from this domestic dispute. Now, this all stems from an incident that occurred in March of this year between Jonathan Majors and his ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabari. They were in a car, and evidence that was released during the trial showed them outside of the car. Now, what Grace Jabari alleged is that Jonathan Major struck her in the head, also on her arm. There was a doctor who testified during the trial that said that she had a fracture on her finger. So he has been found on one count of assault and another with harassment, and was acquitted on 2 other charges.
And Joey,
She had a hurt finger? That is crazy, bro.
Hell no, to the no. Yeah.
The number one threat is these women is God niggas. That's your number one threat. The number 2 threat is the bitch who he think is God. They done took down another good man.
Jury didn't make a finding that was intentional, but it was sufficiently reckless, right, such that the jury made a finding as to that. The jury also made a finding as to harassment, which is not a crime. It's simply a violation. A violation of law means that it doesn't rise to the level of a criminal offense. And just in terms of clarifying...
So think about that. Reckless because her finger got hurt. She said he punched her in the head and grabbed her arm. No bruises. Her finger hurt. He got convicted because her finger hurt. Ain't no telling how she hurt her finger. She could have failed. She could have slammed the door on it. Her finger hurt. Ring too small. Finger hurt. Toddlers are the biggest threat to men. The biggest physical threat is men that listen to women. The biggest threat to men is women. Folks like, who hurt you? Why you... No dying enemy, man. 90% of the shit y'all blame on white supremacy is really a black chick. Yeah, I be hearing y'all say silly shit. Oh, because the white man made her take welfare. Did he? Because nobody outside the trailer park, the white girls didn't take it. The Mexican girls still got their husbands. The Arabs, the Asians. Did they make her take it? Or did she just never like you? They ain't never been your friends, bro. Never. Biggest threat to men. Anyway, but besides that though, as long as you avoid toddlers and women as God niggas, you'll live forever, bro. You'll live forever. They going crazy because they can't trap a nigga. They going crazy because they don't know how they pussy work. They don't know how they menstrual cycle work. They don't know how birth control work. They going crazy because goddamn man, they just nuts. So they health, according to them, is declining, even though they have the best health care ever. You know what I'm saying? They just fat as fuck, so they dying on the birth table, blaming the doctors. Like, oh, you didn't take it. Bitch, you fat. You're a fucking obese whale. You fuck around and had a stroke when they said push. You had IVs in you and all type of shit. A skinny girl can have a natural birth. You just a fat bitch. Stop being a fat bitch. You gonna put on baby weight. You gonna add 30, 40 pounds for a 7-pound baby, bitch. You added like $120. You a big bitch. You was gonna die running for the fucking bus, nigga. You just a big bitch. Anyway. Hopefully this thing work out for Jonathan Majors. Guys, we good. On the health side, we good. Girls, they gonna complain about everything. But guys, we good. They mental, emotional, financial, and physical and psychological health is on the string. Good job. Good job, guys. And if I'm wrong, and y'all should really be taking care of these hoes, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Because if I'm wrong, I'm going down that motherfucking hill. You understand me?
If it's a lie, then we fight on that lie. But we gotta fight.
Man, no nine enemy, bro. gotta fight, bro. No quarter given. Y'all just want to be comfortable. Y'all want shit to be right, man. You need to, if you want submission, it's overwhelming force, man. Crush these motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Quit doing all the dumb shit that your mama told you to do. Whatever the fuck your mama told you to do with a girl, do that is absolute opposite. Don't hit no girls though. But besides that, do opposite. She like, girls like flowers. Don't bring her no goddamn flowers, nigga. I'm telling you, they like tacos. Girls love tacos, nigga. Who you gonna talk to? The chicken or the fox that hunts chickens? I got you, bros. Anyway, as always, love your brothers as you love yourself. Feed the pack. Tribe up.
Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Stay away from cities with dyke mayors. They spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player. Or shake the dice, player. But if you got a quota, then stay away from toddlers. These bitches are fight promoters. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Train your toddler. Please train your toddler. Whippings, timeouts, take her allowance. Cause I swear she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fucking, I'm tired of rapping. Yo, low, bring in the choir. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare.
Niggas need to stop giving these bitches all the attention. That's why niggas is dying now. When these hoes get horny, niggas die. Hoes get horny, niggas die. Watch, every die. We gotta start saying fuck these bitches, man. If you fucking with a cool female, that's all good. But if you fucking with a bitch, you need to break her ass and shake her ass.